Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video diary. And how's it going? I'm running late today. I haven't even gelled my hair. Jesus. Woke up on time like normal, but otherwise just I don't know, playing Hearthstone, I guess, potentially put me behind time. I've also been trying to answer some Q&A questions, which I've been doing for weeks now. So I'm almost caught up with myself. Like 2 big ones, and then I've fully caught up with myself. If you're reading the blog, when I released it, and like some of the questions, some of the answers seem like a bit weird, I might have had to write it twice. If your name's later on in the alphabet, I might have answered your question like 2 or 3 times because of fucking Google Drive. But hey, very busy today, very busy this morning. But it's Friday, and I have a 4-day weekend coming up after this, so I'm happy about that. And it's not even like a 4-day weekend, it's like a weekend plus 2 days, which is better because you can do more on a Tuesday than you can, yeah, just chatting shit. Forgot to charge you last night, so naturally you're on a low battery. So what's going on today? Today we have the pressure's on basically to get as much of the bar chart finished as possible. We've kind of shot ourselves in the foot as a group because I'm the one that knows how to work the bar chart. I'm the one that knows like how that thing works, how it's developed and all of that shit. So yeah, I know a lot about it and the other guys don't, so they're like leaving it for me to do, essentially, which is problematic, and clearly because it means that if I'm off for 2 days, which I am, those guys are screwed. But I just try and get it as much done as possible. I'm doing like 90% of the fucking work this sprint, so if I don't get it done, they're gonna have to fix it themselves, aren't they? They've got an entire day to familiarise themselves with it and like fine tune. I can't believe I come back on Wednesday, the day of the review, and be like, lol, you guys ready? But anyway, yeah, today it's gonna be a standard Friday. I'm a bit drained. It's been a bit of a long week because we started the sprint earlier than we otherwise would have done. So I'm feeling a bit pooped at the moment, but we'll see. As you can tell by just the absolute drivel I'm talking. Jesus. I feel bored. I think that's the issue. I feel like I'm sick of answering fucking Q&A questions. And it's not even your guys' fault. I just am, you know what I mean? So I'm bored of that, and I just want to get on the bus and read. But I've got to answer them, because I need to film it tomorrow. Or, is it more time effective just to come home? Is that my bus? You bastard. Nope, but that one was. Is it more time effective to save them and go home and do it when I've got a keyboard? I think I need to chill out and read on the bus, to answer you. Especially considering my bus has just driven away. Just the 75 was the one I first shouted at, and then the 76 rolls up, and the thing is, where's the next 76, eh? Whew, heading home. Firstly, the bus was late. We didn't leave here till like 8:05, but I still got there at 8:30. The fuck? Good traffic. It was very strange. I left like literally 15 minutes later than normal and got there on time. It's madness. And I normally get there like what, 5 minutes early for 8:30, which is again half an hour early. But hey, otherwise I was talking to this guy at the bus stop. You always make friends. End up making friends. Get the bus at the same time every single day. We were both late on the same day. Both missed the first bus. Just chatting to this guy, and he's like, been running pubs for 30 years, worked at Sainsbury's for 4 years, working at the hospital now. We're just having a chat. He went to Newcastle once, really liked it because everyone up there were like really polite in the north and stuff. And I'm like, mate, my busy mate now, my best mate, I don't know his name, like, but in Yellow 10K, he asked me if I had a brother, because he says he knows someone who looks exactly like me, and they said that they had a brother, and they live near me. Nope, it's not me, mate. So yeah, had a right good chinwag bonding session with New Bezzy. God damn, today has just literally been an amazing day. I've got What's His albums arrived. It was supposed to come yesterday, but I'll let you off this time, Amazon. I ordered it and it was like, when we have it in stock, we'll ship it to you. And it said it would come yesterday, but I'll let them off for one day. Otherwise, I'd ring them. But because I said I'd ring them up and complain, but because I said like, just get it to me as soon as you can, as opposed to I want it by tomorrow, I don't think I've got much of a leg to stand on. But hey, otherwise, got a text message from my bank. Student finance money's gone in, so I'm loaded. Obviously, it's reduced student finance because I'm working in placement and I'm not at uni this year. But that's in. So I'm racking up the dollars. I've transferred, it was 700 quid. I've transferred 500 of it to my ISA, and I will transfer the other 200 after Lovely's birthday and stuff. After her birthday, and once I know all the bills have gone out and I'm alright. Yeah, basically. What else? Otherwise, I also got a notification on my phone saying your video has just surpassed 10,000 views, and I'm like, the fuck? Because my main channel video is one video that's passed 16,000 views. It's got 16,000 views, I think, fresh as FAQ on the main channel. Daily vlog hit 10,000 views. Was the moving into university video, which is madness. And also, just throw some statistics and figures out of you, because this app gives you, like, it's really cool actually. It's almost better than normal analytics. Well, it doesn't show you all of the details that normal analytics. Computer analytics gives you more information, but that makes it like really easy to see the information that you want to see. And over the past week or so, or 2 weeks, I've been getting nearly 2,000 video views every day. Like 1.8 thousand every single day, which is madness. Which explains the millions of emails I'm getting to say like new subscribers and comments and stuff. But bloody hell, because I don't keep track of the videos I'm currently putting out. I don't know how they're doing. I don't keep track of that kind of information, so I had to get a fucking notification on my phone. Although, if that starts happening for every single video I have that goes over 10,000 views. But anyway, another thing. At this point, day 1000, that video had 4,000 views, so it's had 6,000 views in 100 days. Madness. So all of you guys going to university soon, you're right fucking money spinners. You really are. You're right view spinners. Just make you a video about uni, bam! There's 10,000 views, motherfucker. He says that, came out 2 years ago, and it's only just hit it, so obviously not. But yeah, that's that. So it's going good so far. We get to work on time, which is good, because I thought I was going to get there late. And then... Right, so I'm beasting through these bar charts. I'm trying to get my charts sorted so that when I go off on Tuesday, like I don't have to come in Wednesday morning and pretend like rush get something finished. I wanted to get my entire section done today, which is basically like a quarter of a sprint in only half of a sprint. What? A quarter of a sprint? No, a third of the entire sprint for the entire team done in only 2 days. That was the plan, and I fucking got there. It was a bit nerve-wracking, and like, at times I was getting really frustrated. And I'm like, guys, stop bugging me, and I'm like in the zone. And then I fucking got it all sorted, and I just had like a couple of things left. And I said to Lewis, I'm like, Lewis, if I'm not in on Tuesday, and I don't get this finished, which of these two don't you want to do? Because I don't want to do that one. I'm like, right, mate, I'll prioritise this one, then I'll jump into the other one. He says, well, do you want me to look at that one now? Because I haven't really got a lot to do, except like thingy code, to ensure that if I couldn't get my stuff finished, then I'm here for him to bounce questions off. So we kind of like bounce questions off each other. I got my stuff sorted, almost, and then I'm like, right, okay, Lewis, we're trying to figure out how to do the colour system, because it colours it in a really retarded way. Basically, the bar chart we're using is essentially a template. It's a template designed for a certain purpose, and we have hacked the living shit out of that template. And if you looked at the original template against what it looks like now, it looks nothing alike. We have hacked it so much, given it so much information, that it just, honestly, it's ridiculous just how different it is. It's insane. And that means that when it comes to doing stuff, because it's no way designed to do what we're trying to make it do, So we're literally like hacking the ever-living shit out of it. It's it's just when it comes to like hacking some code to get it to work, that's when you know you're pushing something too far. It would have been so much better if we had like an extra 2 weeks to design our own template. Then it would be able to be custom built and everything about it would be thingy. But obviously with a template you can only customize it in certain ways unless you hack that. And so we're trying to figure out how to do the colour scheme to get like, because you can compare days, you can compare today against yesterday. We wanted to grey out yesterday so it was less obvious. And doing that was ridiculous. We literally went into a room with a whiteboard and we're trying to figure out how it's even possible. And we're like contemplating just going, look, it's not doable. Sorry. You can't differentiate, because it's a graph, it's the way it handles the data, I can't really explain. The way it handles the data is completely irrelevant what data is being passed to it, it just does its own thing. You can't select a certain thing and say, you're red, or you're a light red, or greyed out red, because it will do that to all of the things in that column. And because that's how it draws it. It draws it as one big square and then basically blacks out the bits that it doesn't want. The template does, or we think it does that anyway. So we're trying to figure it out. We're literally like bounding around in this room saying it's impossible. Like who do we go to? Like our scrum, everyone's gone. Fucking the Friday before a bank holiday weekend, everyone's at the office. There's like 10 people there, and that's it. Because they're all taking advantage of a 4-day weekend, and so we're like, we've got no one to talk to. We don't have anything we can do. Like what are we saying? I go, wait. What if we do it like a checkerboard and we alternate the data that we're passing to it, so that we're actually, instead of saying you have this set of colours, you have this set of colours, we have one set of colours where every other one is a greyed out version of the one before it, and then we checkerboard the data so that we're giving it like a value and then 0, value, then 0, then the other one we go 0, then value, 0, then value. And I'm like, mate, I could probably write that in about an hour. Give me an hour and I will get that out to you, and then all you need to do is put the colours in the array and it will just work exactly as it currently does. And we're just like, blah, 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 and I'll go out and I'm like, did that, and I'm like, fucking yeah, that works, mother trucker. So I got that all working, got it working in comparison mode and normal mode, and then we got rid of normal mode, just because the idea of having a normal mode is irrelevant. So it's now constantly just compares the data across the board. And then I moved on to the comparisons over the overviews, because it compares things from day to day, like today versus yesterday. That's the thing, like you can say compare today against any day for the past 2 months. So why would you want to change it to say compare this day to this day in the past 2 months? It made no sense, so we got rid of that requirement. So we was doing the overviews and stuff, trying to make sure that they couldn't. So what it will do is it will give you like everything this time up until, so last week, go up until, wait. The overviews we had were this week, which would do everything up until this current moment in time, and last week, which would give you the entirety of last week. What they wanted was for you to click this week, and then it would give you this week, and then up until this point last week. And that was a bitch. And I fucking bossed that out in like an hour and a half, and I was ever so proud of myself. I've never been so proud of myself. I've never left work and gone, that was freaking amazing, Jamie. I'm so chuffed, and I'm so happy that, because like I'm taking the flexi day and stuff, I'm actually in a position where I can take the flexi day because I finished all the work I've got, and the boys basically just have to clean up the code now, because we had like for this sprint we had like a huge section, just the bar charts, which I was the only one that basically knew all of that information, and then we had so we had a huge section there where we had to pull off all of the data from the bar charts and stuff, and then everything else was like little changes like here, there and everywhere. So these guys are doing the little changes. I'm doing this massive chunk of work because no one else really knows how to get into that part, because I've basically done it all, and it would take them longer to go through and figure out what I've done than it will be for me to just do it. They could have done it on Tuesday, but it would have taken them like an extra 2 hours or so to figure out exactly what to do and where, whereas I kind of know where everything is. But yeah, got it done, and I was ever so freaking proud of myself, and I freaking was the happiest little bunny. Had like a tea break and everything, like a good 10-15 minute tea break. It's brilliant. So yeah, very well done, Jamie. You can now have a 4-day weekend in peace. You know how I'm celebrating? I'm having nachos for dinner, mother truck. I'm going to put you on charge though, because you need charging. Lazy Friday is Friday lazy. We've been very, very productive at work today, and I've kind of come home and I'm like, I'm just happy with the amount of stuff I've done today, but no, I need to finish. I've sorted out doing a gaming video, put Minecraft up. I've kind of dropped the ball on gaming videos, I'm sorry. There was obviously a break while Lovely was here, I forgot to upload, and then I uploaded one on Monday, and then that means there should have been one up yesterday. I didn't get it up till today, and I didn't even start it till I got home, so it didn't get up till like 8. I'm sorry, guys, and I really am sorry, but I've got to burn through some more questions on the fucking thing. What, mate? What, mate? More questions for my Q&A video that I'm going to be filming tomorrow. It's going well. Do you want to see the fucking Google Docs document, mate? Yeah. Sneak peek of the possible answers here. This is the bottom. This is one question. That's, oh, you can probably see your own names here. 2 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. 1, 2 question. Right, look. What is that all about, boys? Is it? Yo, there we go. What the hell? See what I mean about trying to figure out how to answer all of those in a video without the video being a decade long. I mean, difficult. God damn. God dickety damn doodle. But yeah, so I'm going to start fucking writing this then, basically. There's not much else I can do at this precise moment in time except for write the bloody... Thing is, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen to my awesome new Watsky CD. You may be thinking, Jamie, you pay for Spotify every month, and you can have that offline mode, so you can have it on your phone and Nexus and things when you're on holiday and stuff like that. So you don't need a CD to put on your iPod when you're on the beach, because I fucking love listening to rap music on the beach. It's the best. Rap music is probably one of the only musics that I can like sit there and do nothing but listen to it. You know what I mean? All of the others I kind of like put on and then listen to in the background. Unless I'm hearing it for like the first time, in which case I might zone out and be like, oh, this is very interesting. But rap music's like one of the only ones. Well, beyond supporting the great Watsky, since I can't go to any of his gigs, beyond that, sound on a lossless CD, when you fucking, well, not lossless CD, the CD isn't lossless, but when you like extract the files losslessly from a disc, oh, they sound so good compared to Spotify. And obviously when I get my car, I'm going to need a CD to play in it, so there we go. So all of the albums that I like enough to put in a car, I buy on album and then put them on my iPod and have them lossless forever. The rest I keep on Spotify. Right, let's get comfy. You big bastard. Let's do some fucking questions, mate. Should I swap to the other chair? Phew! Just spent probably the past hour and a half trying to fix the freaking file format of my website. Jonathan tweeted me saying that he could access the files directory of my web service, which is an issue. It's something that you shouldn't be able to do, is access like directly what files are stored on the server. You should always try and protect against that kind of information. I know people who haven't and have been very foolish about it, mainly because if you've got code on there, things like PHP and SQL, that kind of code requires passwords in order to work. Some codes anyway, depending on what it is. So for example, the item of code that we're working with at work, inside the file, the way it's been done in ASP, it's calling a service, and the service, it's calling a service. This, Jesus Christ, no, hold on, I was not calling shit. There's a service running on a computer. It's a WCF, and within that WCF there is an address to call to a service itself, right? So, if you were able to access the direct files of the website that I was giving you, you would be able to trace that to the WCF that it was accessing. From the WCF it was accessing, you'd be able to access the service it was accessing, and if you could get the file systems on all of that, you will be able to directly lift up the password and username for one of our databases. I don't think you can access it through stuff, and there's a fuck ton of security in the way, but on my Raspberry Pi there isn't a fuck ton of security in the way. So if I was to have code or a database on there or passwords and stuff like that, you will be able to just lift them off. So thank you very much for pointing that out to me. It did, however, make me want to get rid of something on yesterday on the website. If you put, everything was going to like /news.php, which drove me mad. And I don't like seeing news, but I don't like the idea of having a load of different files called index.html. So I'm trying to figure out a way of getting rid of the file extension, and it's just getting right on my freaking nerves. I don't actually care about this site. I just want to know how to do it in future for the next one. So what I've done is, I'll show you my file directory after saying all of this crap about you shouldn't have. Here are my files there. So you come in and it will take you to the main index. Inside that index, there's just an include string, and it takes you to a PHP file, and the PHP file then renders out everything, and then that is linked properly, and then I don't really need relative. I had a load of issues. I did have just like them all in line there, and I had a load of issues because the PHP file includes at the top that were taken in the header and stuff like that. Inside of my, if you're ever interested in web development or anything and you want to look at a website and you want to figure out how the hell was that made or whatever, right click on it in Google Chrome and you can go to like inspect element stuff, and it gives you, it's quite cool, and you can like, let me go into the body, that's more interesting. You can like highlight and things and look, and it will show you exactly what's what. So you could go into there, you go like, how the hell did you do his buttons? And you can go in and you can find, there's a table there, and it will highlight what it is, and then inside the table there is rows and stuff, and then it will tell you what CSS is pointing to and stuff like that. It's great. But so the source for this web page that you've just accessed is this, yeah? That is, if you even got access to that file somehow, that's what you'd see. PHP include this. But this is what the service is. This is what the service is. I keep saying service because of work. The web page is receiving. It's all of this, right? So let's have a look at this then. I've got these things here, and I've just got this slab of text at the moment. I'm going to set this all up so it's all feeding in from PHP like entirely. I don't have to do like inline formatting like this because it's horrendous. But what I've got is I've got a little meta tag at the end for a name, which is unique for each one. I've then got a header, which is automatically putting everything in, and that is stuff like what fonts to use, like keywords and all that kind of shit, style sheet links, yeah, JavaScript links, that's it. On the banner. No, that's a lie. And then what I've got is this bit here, or the background. No, it's in CSS. This bit and this bit is all done within PHP, and it goes through a function which draws everything onto the screen, and then there is a little if selection that will change the colour of these based on what web page you're on. Yeah. When I do this all properly, I'll probably use Ajax instead of all this kind of crap, but YOLO 10k. And then right at the bottom, on every single page, there is the links. There's like Facebook, Twitter, and email. And because of that, because that's there, that's on every single page, you may as well put it in a freaking include file, so you don't have to copy and paste it across all your things. So that's that. But yeah, sorting out the file directory so that it would, one, get rid of the PHP things, .php endings, and allow you to go blitzsoftware.co.uk/news and shit like that. That's just easier, just to transfer everything over like that. It's kind of hack it. That's how I do a lot of my coding, just hack things. But yeah, that's that. It's nearly midnight. It's 20 to midnight. I was supposed to be doing... You sidetracked me, Jonathan. I was supposed to be doing frickin' video questions and stuff. And I've got a million tabs open. When I actually do web development, I'm going to boot up my laptop, put my laptop there, and that's going to have like the site on, so I just refresh the site on there. I think that'll be a lot better. Because then I can have these four screens as editing screens, and then that one's a tester. And then if I set it up to work on that screen, that size screen, and then like from laptop to that screen should be the same CSS. But when I'm building my new site, saying this, it's going to be developed for mobile first. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to get going, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a bit of a to-do list tomorrow. I'm planning on filming the video tomorrow. I've got a 4-day weekend, so I can do whatever the hell I want with my weekend. What I do want to do, according to this, hold on, I can take that off. I need to finish my Q&A answers to start with. I need to order some printer ink. I potentially need to ring Amazon. We'll see. What else? Potentially film a video. If I haven't answered all the questions, I'll probably save that till Sunday. I need to go to town. I need to go to town tomorrow, so I'll have to film on Sunday instead. Well, I could film on Saturday and still go to town, but I want to go to town to pick up one of Lovedy's presents. One of. And hopefully go and look at the other one. Look at it and go, I'm coming to get you, son. And stuff like that. It's going to be a fun weekend. It's going to be a long weekend. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I'll catch you later.